Today I want to introduce you to some of my Phonics animal friends. As I show you the letter, you're going to sound and signal with me. Now look over here and you'll see the animal changing into the letter. That's the letter that we're going to sound and signal. Now a signal refers to a body movement that we make for each animal. Also, listen for the animal's name because the animal's name will help you hear the sounds of the letters. Now there's Allie Alligator, so get ready. When Allie Alligator moves, she opens and closes her mouth like this with your hands. And we're going to open and close Allie Alligator's mouth. Now ready? Do it with me. And Allie Alligator says, ah, ah, ah. There's Bubba Bear. Bubba Bear loves honey. He reaches way up high to the honey hive and he brings it down to his mouth and he says, buh. Do Bubba Bear with me. Reach up high. Bubba Bear says, buh, buh, buh. And there's Katina Cat. Katina Cat is a very clean cat. She cleans her face and says, k. Ready? We'll do it together. Katina Cat says, k, k, k. There's Dee Dee Deer. Dee Dee Deer has ears just like this. Take 2 fingers, cross them, put them up here, and we'll make her ears. Dee Dee Deer says, d, d, d. Now, Ellie Elephant loves peanuts. And Ellie Elephant swings her trunk back and forth and eats those peanuts and says, eh, eh, eh. Now, Francie Fish swims in the sea, and the way we make Francie Fish swim is we put out our hands like this, thumbs sticking out, fingers together, put one on top of the other, and wiggle your fins to make her swim, and say, Gordo Gorilla. Now, what do you think Gordo Gorilla likes to eat? If you said bananas, you're right. So we're going to hold on to that banana and we're going to peel it because he doesn't like to eat the peelings. So let's take a big gulp and say, Gordo Gorilla says, g, g, g. Now, there's Honey Horse. Honey Horse likes to run really fast, and when she does, you feel the air blowing. So let's gallop like Honey Horse and make the sound. Now, any inchworm inches along. He's a tiny little inchworm, and he moves like this. He goes, eh, 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 eh. Jerry Jellyfish jiggles in the ocean, and Jerry Jellyfish goes, j, j, j. K.O. Kangaroo's a kickboxer, just like the kickboxers in the Olympics. And he takes up his boxing gloves, and he gives a little kick, and he goes, k, k, k. Lizzie Lizard sits on a limb, and she tries to catch flies. So get the limb, and let's try to catch those flies. Oh, oh, oh. Now, Missy Mouse loves to eat cheese. So cheese is like dessert to Missy Mouse. So we're going to take that cheese up to our mouth and say, mmm, mmm, mmm. There's Nigel Night Owl. He's been up all night. That's why we call him a night owl. Let's help Nigel Night Owl make his big owl eyes and do it with me. Nigel Night Owl says, mmm, mmm, mmm. Olive Octopus swims and bobs in the ocean and moves her arms all over. We're going to move like Olive Octopus. Ready? Ah, ah, ah. Now, Pee-wee Penguin, you know, penguins don't have any knees, so we got to waddle like a penguin and go p, 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 p. Queenie Quail has a little feather here in the front of her forehead, and we're going to make that feather and say the sound for Queenie Quail. Queenie Quail says, qu, qu, qu. Robbie Rabbit hops along and says, rrr, rrr, rrr. Now let's practice that sound again, because that can be a tricky sound. What you need to do is think of Robbie Rabbit's name and stretch it out. Pucker your lips and you'll get the sound. Watch me. Robbie. Rabbit. And what does it say? Let's try it again. Here's Sammy Snake. Sammy Snake slithers in the sand and says, "Sss, sss, sss." Now, Timothy Tiger is a strong tiger. So we're going to show Timothy Tiger's muscles. Ready? And we'll go. Timothy Tiger says, "T, t, t." Here's Umbrella Bird. Umbrella Bird lives in the rainforest. Umbrella Bird has an umbrella. We're going to hold on to that umbrella and fly with one wing, just like this. Ready? Umbrella says, uh. Now, what would you say if you were trying to fly with one wing? It'd be pretty hard, wouldn't it? And it'd be hard to get up. Let's try it again. Listen to that sound. Here's Vincent Vampire Bat. He's a little timid and shy, but he likes to fly around. So we're going to take his fangs and flap its wings and make the sound for Vincent Vampire Bat. Ready? Here's Willie Weasel. Willie Weasel loves to run through the meadow, and he looks like this when he runs. Ready? Willie Weasel says, "Wh, wh, wh." Now just clasp your hands and relax your wrists, and you'll run like Willie Weasel. Wh, wh, wh. This is Xavier Fox. He sits on a box to knit his socks. Did you notice that you can hear that sound at the beginning of his name, Xavier, and at the end of Fox? Let's get your knitting needles ready and make the sound for Xavier Fox. Ready? X, x, x. Here's Yancey Yak. Yancey Yak loves to talk on the phone. We're going to make a phone with our fist. Just take out your thumb. Your thumb goes next to your ear, and then take out your pinky. And you can talk to Yancey Yak and go, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is Zeke Zebra. He's very sleepy. He needs to take a nap. He's going to catch his Z's, just like this. Now, catching your Z's means that you're very sleepy and you're snoring and you need a nap. So he snores in a very special way, just like this. Zzz, zzz, zzz.